In Flowlu, creating invoices is quick and easy, letting you send them directly to customers for payment straight from your account. Before we start, since invoicing is part of the finance module, we need to make sure we have the right permissions. Admin access is required for full control, but employees with the appropriate access can manage invoices too. To tweak these settings, head over to Portal Settings, then Finance, and go to Main Settings. Here, I'll restrict invoice visibility for employees so they only see their assigned invoices. I'll also allow users to change the invoice assignee and log payments. Next, I'll assign someone, like an accounting team member or a department head, to handle approval requests. To keep things organized, I'll also disable edits on invoices that have already been sent, approved, or paid. Now, let's take a look at some extra settings. I'll enable automatic transaction creation and email notifications, but you can customize this based on your company's workflow. There are also additional options, like allowing manual invoice numbers and activating recurring invoices. Take your time exploring these settings to tailor them to your needs before you start invoicing. If you manage multiple companies in Flowlu, you can create invoices on behalf of each one. Just go to Portal Settings, then the Finance module, and select Accounts and Organizations. Click New Company, and fill in the required details. Once that's done, go to the company's profile, and you'll see a new tab, Invoices. Here, you can set an invoice prefix, numbering format, default payment deadlines, and applicable taxes. Next, you'll need an account to receive payments. Create a new account under Finance to manage payments for this company. You can even set up different accounts for different currencies if you issue invoices in multiple currencies. While we're still in Portal Settings, let's connect a payment method. This lets clients pay invoices online as soon as they receive them. Check out our knowledge base for detailed setup guides. Now, let's move on to the document builder and look at invoice templates. Flowlu provides ready-made templates, which you can edit, or you can create a new one from scratch. You can even import your own template from a docx file. Inside the builder, everything is fully customizable. You can change fonts, colors, text formatting, add images, tables, and more. You can also tweak backgrounds or add headers. Feel free to experiment until your invoice looks exactly how you want it. One of the best features is variables. These dynamically pull information into your invoice, like customer details, invoice numbers, or due dates. Just use the search and copy options to find and insert any data you need. You can also duplicate or delete blocks. And some have extra settings for further customization. Once you're happy with your template, click Preview to see how it looks, and don't forget to give it a name before saving. Before creating an invoice for a client, let's add some products or services to the catalog. This will make it faster to generate invoices later. Go to Products and Services, add new items, and set their prices and tax rates. Now we're ready to create an invoice. There are multiple ways to do this in Flowlu, like from a project or a customer record, but the fastest way is by clicking the plus button. Start by selecting the organization and bank account. Remember, each invoice template is linked to a specific organization. Next, choose the customer and invoice owner, then select a template to define the layout. Set the issue and due dates, and if needed, link the invoice to a project. Then, add products and services from the catalog. You can rearrange them, create bundles, and apply taxes, charges, adjustments, or discounts as needed. Fill out any notes or terms, then save the invoice. Make sure your customer and company profiles have their legal details filled in. These are pulled into the invoice automatically using variables. Once the invoice is created, you may need to request approval if that setting is enabled. After approval, you can print it, share it via an external link, or send it by email. Just note that invoice emails can be sent from the custom email domain set in portal settings. If that's not configured, Flowlu's default email address will be used. Also, you can configure your email templates for all documents in the portal settings. If you're sharing an invoice via an external link instead of email, don't forget to manually mark it as sent. You can also log payments manually if you're not using online payments. Need to remind a customer to pay? You can send reminders manually from Flowlu, or automate them using rules based on invoice stages. Automation can also help with other actions, like creating a project when an invoice is paid or updating the invoice status automatically. Check our knowledge base for more details on automation. Your invoice also comes with tabs that track transactions and show the full history of any changes. You can view all invoices in the list view, making it easy to track them by status or customer. If you provide services on a regular basis, recurring invoices will save you time. These invoices are automatically sent to your client at the set intervals and can be linked to projects. Finally, the invoicing module includes reports and dashboard widgets, giving you clear insights into your finances at a glance. And that's it! Now you're all set to start invoicing in Flowlu.